that's a two-sided statement. That's a two-sided
Yeah,
coin. You know what I mean? Like to tell a woman to know her role, a man must know his role as well. And a woman shouldn't have to, and a man shouldn't have to tell a woman's role, and vice versa. That shit is like what's understood doesn't need to be explained type shit. You know what I'm saying? So one of the laws of the 48 laws is never go past your mark, right? You tie that in with knowledge of self. You're supposed to know yourself in order to know the type of woman that you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, going towards as far as building your life. That's knowledge of self. It reflects from self to the external because it's all one and shit. You know what I'm saying? So once you have knowledge of self, don't go past the mark. Don't fuck with a shorty that you know is on this type time. Like if you blue and you want to have a bunch of blues in your life, why the fuck you gonna fuck with red? Unless you open to the purples. It's very simple. Like, know yourself, move in that frequency, move in that walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas get to tripping because they want to conquer everything. I wish I could fuck every girl in the world listening to niggas like Wayne. And Wayne ain't wrong. Like, Wayne has attained that for himself. He has the means to be able to do so. That's his knowledge of self. Nigga, find your knowledge of self, nigga. Not everybody Wayne. Obama said it. You motherfuckers better get with the program now.
yeah. And I agree with that to an extent, but you know, nowadays the lines are blurred so much. It's hard to identify what is your role, and you can have knowledge of self and still be attracted to something else because, like,
True.
let's keep it real. Like, you can't help who you fall in love with. Like, the heart wants what the heart wants. So while you may want blue, your heart may be craving yellow.
Right.
Not, you know, if that's what your heart is craving for, that's where your heart is going to go. So let's say you do catch a yellow, and this is how yellow rock. You have to adjust accordingly to this life if you want to maintain keeping yellow in your life.
And if you good with being green, 'cause that's the other part. It's like it's not just that. Like you could walk with yellow. I feel you, and I completely agree. You could walk with yellow for as long as you can walk with yellow. But if y'all shit separate, y'all always gonna be blue and yellow. Unless you don't mind green, because when you get to green, now we can paint some shit. So now we got 3 colors and different variations and gradients within that. We can make some fly shit with blue, yellow, and green, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you.
And my thing is, I don't want to paint the same color that you painting. Like, if I'm black, I don't want another black. I want something that's gonna complement me. That's gonna help me think of things outside of typically what I would normally get. Like, honestly, I don't need a mirror as a partner. I need somebody that's gonna be my other half. That's why I love this chain, the yin and the yang. You know, that's actually how I want my relationship to be. Whatever I'm great at, I want her to be great at something separately. So when we together, we connecting all these dots together. We putting all the pieces together. And
I dig it.
But with that, I also have to, you know, be open and, you know, I have to be open to whatever she may bring to the table, good or bad, you know. And I have to adjust my life accordingly, and she has to do the same for me to make this work. And it's going to be differences of opinion, and that's where I feel like the lines are blurred, and you have to, like, kind of decide what type of relationship you guys want, but at the same time work hard to maintain that type of relationship. Because, like, the thing, all right, so for myself personally, I have an independent woman who is used to doing things on her own.
Right.
I'm also an independent man who is used to doing everything in a relationship and outside of a relationship. So for me, like, I know I have to dial back on my control aspects as far as, like, normally I like to be like, all right, well, I'm in full control. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. That's how it's going to get done. But I know that's not going to work if I want to maintain this relationship. I know I have to get off the hand. Sometimes I got to just step back and be like, you know what?
Facts.
Try it your way. You know?
Facts.
And I have to be open to it. And while at times it may make me uncomfortable, I have to just be comfortable with the uncomfortableness of letting her run the show, because, like, while I may have always done it this way, it might be a better way. And I feel like that's the biggest issue, like, guys in our era, and not just guys, women too in our era, people in our era, have the biggest issue of, is giving up that level of control and power. Because once you've gotten accustomed to doing something and you've gotten accustomed to doing it alone, it's hard to, like, get in a relationship and be like, all right, well, I'm giving up all my power. If I feel like you're giving up a piece of yourself in the process, or feel like, you know, like that person is becoming controlling of you in certain aspects.
Yo, that